Okay, so my car has got a brand new, like 50 something quid back box on it, because the old one was pretty much rusted off, and yeah, so I had to get that to pass MOT, make sure it passes MOT. Everyone told me, oh, you can, well, Dad then told me, oh, you can just get the guy to weld it up, but there's not really much to weld. I found this clamp pipe that goes, you know, clamps onto the rest of the exhaust, and the old black box that still has loads of pipe on it. And I thought, well, this thing's way too quiet now, and I only need it to pass MOT. So I'm just gonna weld the pipe up. I mean, there's still a catalytic converter in it, so it's not like it's illegal, right? No? It's too ugly. It needs more sound to compensate. I also want to get a new timing belt, because I think the last owner said he did get it done like 2 years before he sold it to me. So obviously it didn't have many miles. I had like 50 miles on it in that 2 years, maybe like 200 or 250, I don't know. And it had new oil in it when I bought it. So I think if I do change the timing belt, because obviously if the timing belt breaks, the valves hit the piston, because it's a performance engine, high compression, or economy engine. Also, I reckon this could have a map, because once you go on from 3,000 revs up, you get a boost in power. I don't know if the cylinders get more fuel. If I could lower that down to like 1.5 or 2,000 revs, sounds good, then it'd be much better, I feel, power wise. Obviously I'd have to tell the insurance company. Yeah, anyway, moving on. So let's weld this up. This is much thicker metal than the 4-tracks sheet metal. You can also see it actually, it's thinning like a part of it. So this end, which isn't that rusty, is fine. The end which has surface rust, it's much thinner, so this will be fun. But yeah, it looks like it's got loads of black smoke, but when I give it some revs and ask someone to check, it's literally clear. So it's just not painted, that's all that is. So let's get welding. Need to get a smaller can as well. That's 20 litres. It fills this thing up like 3/4. What is this, like a 35 litre fuel tank or 30 litre fuel tank? Yeah, I put Reddix in it every time I stop at a fuel station. The paint's flaking off, or is that the body? I don't know, but this thing's mint. Don't think I'm ever gonna fix that antenna. It's probably gonna, maybe once it puts a hole in the roof, I can feel the paint embedded there. Maybe once that puts a hole, then I'll sort it out. I don't want to get a green stripe down the middle, just to yobbify it. I'm not into yobbifying cars, but this is just fine, because the front I can deal with, but the back end is just ugly as hell. Also, the back wheels look like they've got camber and they're too skinny for it. I'm not into camber on my cars, but seeing as it has camber from factory, would Fiat 500 wheels look cool in this? I mean, it depends what wheels fit on it, but wide, like bigger rims would look cool, although it'd have to be lowered. But I'm not investing that much money into it. So yeah, let's just get to the exhaust. Right, somebody's nicked my my impact, you know, the old school way, very slowly. I've got 2 socket sets, I could do something like that, but let's just, I'm probably going to use this exhaust as a template to know where the tip could come out, to be honest. That'd be a good idea. I'm gonna have a rally car now. It has got hangers, which are a pain in the ass. Don't know how I'm gonna get those off. It's got 2. It's got one up there and one in the back, so I'll probably get those off first, and I'll be back with you, because this GoPro's like to overheat. Okay, I managed to get the clips off with a screwdriver. Very small flathead. I got them off the car and not the exhaust end, so basically I won't lose them or whatever. I probably would lose them anyway, but right, now hopefully the easy part. Completely trust how I jacked up this car. Ooh, I might put it back in gear actually. I put it out of gear to start it. When I said start it, I meant for the before and after shot. So that's coming up soon. So might as well use a big one. Almost got it. I think it's next size down. Yep. Put that there. Maybe I'll use a smaller. Oh, I don't think they go up to that size, do they? Nope. Okay. Probably need an extension. What am I talking about? I just said that wouldn't fit. Actually, a smaller one fits. Yeah. Okay. That means I can get a these on, and one of these on. I love cars. You gotta figure out problems on them. I'm not a good problem solver, but when it comes to engines and vehicles and stuff, I can deal with that. Oops. These came off surprisingly well. And then I think I put it back on with the rattle gun. With WD-40. Oh, or was it grease? Need an extension on this one, to be honest, but I don't have any left. Got a swivel one actually. Look, coming off by hand. Never find that on a exhaust. Right, need to keep those safe. There's a washer and a nut. And move on to the next one, which is more tricky. Turns out I didn't need the evil adjustable. In America they call them crescent wrenches. That's an interesting name. Not too much space here. Could I... That just works, so that goes there. No, is the answer. Wait. So just take that off, put that there. It's very confusing stuff here. Go that way. Watch out for the handbrake cable. They're different sizes. No, feels the same. Shield for the fuel tank starting to go, but that's not important. It's much easier with a rattle gun. Okay, that fits. I thought something was weird about one of these and about a size smaller on that one. Oh, that's better. Yeah. There's this, somebody's put a different bolt in it. Ooh, my neck. Sorry, camera. Right. Really, I need a extension on that. I reckon I can do it. If I put this on there, should be much easier to put back on, maybe. Really need to hold the exhaust up because it's keeping tension on it. Bit my ride. Could probably just see my head. It's not great. This one's a lot more stubborn than the other one. To come by hand. It said that the axle was rusting. You can still see the paint on it. It was like a notice. It's just surface stress, isn't it? Nothing bad on it. There we go. I got it now. Again, need to remember there's a washer. There's supposed to be. It might not be on this end. No. Okay, we got one washer. And there's also a seal, which I need to get a new one actually, but I'm not going to. Right, Did I miss anything? What's holding it in? Oh, stuck on the bumper. Get it off. There you go. And that's the seal. Nope, that's not the seal. The seal's still on it. Oh yeah. I could put RTV on that, actually. Make my own seal. Am I going to? Probably not. But yeah, it's not very even. I could get a wire brush up there and maybe do something a bit properly fancy. I don't know. Anyway, moving that out of the way. It's fucking heavy. Heavier than the old one because the old one's rusty. There we go. That's done. As you can see. So we're gonna adapt the old one of these, which I cut off here, so we can and then weld a pipe. And then it comes out to this part here, and then I'll use this new exhaust as a reference. So I'll have to go from here, straight line over to here, and it should be good. Anyway, let's start it up, and then I'll have a final start up where I will have the tip on. Obviously, I'm doing the tip. If it was just a farm vehicle, I wouldn't do the whole exhaust pipe, but because I'm going the road and I don't really want to get gassed out inside the car, so it probably wouldn't. But yeah, this gets people upset as it is, so I don't want to go over the line, you know. Sounds way better. It's not actually that loud either. Maybe what I'll do is I'll keep the exhaust in my boot, so then if anybody pulls me over for couldn't believe what reason what, then I could just put it on the side of the road. Good idea? I'll keep the new exhaust in my car, so if somebody asks, where's your exhaust? I'll say it's in the fucking car.
Should I fucking turn the muffler off? Silencer.
You fucking American muffler.
Did you turn your silencer off?
It doesn't silence the vehicle.
Yes, exactly. But that's what fucking Britons call it, you bugger.
I call it a piece of shit box. Now I know that's the whole car. It sounds mid though. But I'm going to keep that safe because I'm going to need it, and I might have to put it back on. Hey, good news. The metal on this pipe is a lot thicker than the metal on the Daihatsu, so it should be much easier to weld. Probably still have to have it on the smallest thing. Oh no, is this a small exhaust? This bit here? I don't know. Anyway, let's get welding. Actually, I might just make it up myself, and then I'll be back once it's all installed. Right, it's much easier to put back in. But the nuts and bolts are all different sizes, so I've got 3 different sockets, and I had to figure out just to make sure they're all tight. It's not quite centered with me there, but it's also not quite up. So there's where the exhaust is supposed to be, and it's over there. I don't think it's going to hit the suspension or anything. And if it does, I'll hear it anyway, so, or I won't. But yeah. That's previous welding attempt with the old exhaust, just to get my grips, and I had way too much amperage and I was trying to use a stick. So yeah, I didn't quite have enough to make it nice and straight, but I have managed to seal it all up. So let's start her up. Good thing is, if it's as hidden as that, then nobody will see it. it's not even that loud. It's quite embarrassing, really. It's got some pops and bangs. Cat delete next, or would that be going too far? No, because they've fed emissions on MOT then. I don't think it's that loud. Maybe we should get one of those, oh, it's a bit cold. Maybe we shouldn't rev it that much. But, yeah, mint. So I'm going to keep that there. I managed to fit it in behind the fuel can. Maybe I'll... Now I could just stop somewhere and ask for a socket set to change it. Or a spanner set and an adjustable. Actually, got that there. There's one, there you go. He knows I've stolen it, but he's got plenty, so yeah, there we go. Hope you enjoyed the video, and I'll see you again soon. Maybe you'll get to hear this in another video, but I'm going to go out for a spin with my brother and see his reaction, because he's really quite boring, so, but he does secretly like it. So yeah, wheel bearings are still going good. The adjuster on this side is broken or something, because the handbrake's starting to slacken off, because I do a lot of miles in this, so use a lot of the brakes. I try not to. I don't hold on the brake like most people do, but actually, yeah, maybe that's why they're going down with the handbrake. Because I like letting my brakes cool off, especially, well, I guess the back ones don't matter much, but the front ones, they don't have any slots to cool. So I kind of use the. I don't really hold on the brakes like most people do. Also, I don't want to swap shoes all the time, so I like letting my brakes cool and things. So yeah, might have to change the bearings still, because they were quite dry before I packed them. So they're not like silent still, but they're not wobbling. So, and they're freewheeling all right. At least one side is, and the other side's a bit tight with me maybe, but it's not heating up. So yeah, thank you for watching. I'll see you next time. Bye.